Well, let's start by defining mentorship. When we talk about mentorship in leadership, what does that mean to you?
So I've really looked at mentorship from the perspective of, where it comes from research and theory, and it really stems from a developmental milestone that we're all built to experience, which is the stage of generativity. And that hits us in midlife. It's been studied for decades. And it's really, if we look at the principles behind it, connecting, giving back are things that make us live longer, physical and emotionally healthier lives. So basically, what we have are five principles that really make up mentorship. First, the person has to feel generative. They have to want to give something. So if I said, "Hey Tom, I'd like to teach you about pickleball," and you were like, "I don't want to learn about pickleball," that isn't going to resonate. That we don't have mentorship just to start off, right? So oftentimes people are paired up with someone and the person isn't giving what somebody wants to receive. So we have to have that match up to begin with. Second is it has to be not an extrinsic, but an intrinsic motivator for the person who's giving and receiving. So if I am paid, I'm not a mentor. I'm a coach, I'm a great leader, I'm an advisor, a sponsor, I'm something else, but not a mentor. And that's not devaluing anything. It's just saying that it's different. So if I were to say to you, "Hey, Tom, would you like to volunteer at a soup kitchen?" And you said, "Yeah, I'd love to. It makes me feel so good to give." And then on your way, I said, "Hey, take a left turn and go to Starbucks and volunteer there." That would not feel the same. And that's often what I see in mentoring relationships is that it's missing the intrinsic motivator. It also needs to be a meaningful connection. So you have to like me and I have to like you. And there has to be something where I'm saying, "I really want Tom to succeed in this. This matters to me because he's carrying something that's important to me that I'm giving." And the person receiving it has to say, "I value my mentor so much. I want to carry this. This is important to me. I want to do what they think is important with this." We also need to trust the person. This is something that often is an issue in the workplace because if I'm an entrepreneur and I say, "Ooh, I'd love to give Tom this information, but I'm afraid he's going to steal my idea and run off and make his own company with this." Or you might say, "Hey, I am not opening up to her. She's going to find out I don't know something, and then I'm going to get a bad performance evaluation, or I'm not going to get promoted because we're all sort of, it's ingrained in us to let people see the best in us, not our vulnerabilities." And finally, there has to be a goal. That could be a one off, or that could be something that's ever changing as we remain with our mentor. So these five components have to be there in order for it to work. It's like baking brownies and you leave the sugar out. It might look like it, but it won't taste like it. And that's really the essence of what mentorship is.